Hey guys, Gemma from ASD Rocks and, you want me to say it?
Yeah.
Beau from ASD Rocks. Beau has been asked to show his dictaphone specifically because, why did we get this?
So I can recall what the homework is.
Yeah, so sometimes you were coming home and saying...
Like, I've forgotten what the homework was or something.
Or maybe, especially sometimes you didn't understand
what the homework was.
Wasn't even about the homework. Sometimes you misunderstood what was happening in the class, like you missed a part because you were writing. Often when you're writing, you're not looking up and they're demonstrating and saying, you're not going to see a demonstration, but they'll speak it. Tops, again, just sit. Sit with your high heels. Sit. Cue. Sit. So, what we did, we had a big chat. We went through this all at the beginning of the year, didn't we? And we went and we got you that, what's up there, which is the whiteboard for the studying. And then, but one of the things where you would say, I don't understand, and I would say, I wasn't in class, and it was really hard. So I looked up there were two places that I looked up, Officeworks and online, and I found them to be, honestly, comparative price-wise. So talk to us about this and how it works. Where I go into class, where do you sit?
At the front. I turn this on.
How can you show? No, so you didn't. Which button? So put it right up the front.
I just flip this switch to turn it on and off. Then I just, for example, I just press record, and I can choose to pause recording, or I can resume it, and then I stop with this button. But I can play the recording with this button, which should be pretty obvious.
Not terrible.
I just press record, and I can choose. I can stop the middle of the recording, and then I can go back to other recordings, like just.
If you turn it, twist it slightly. There, see. That's much easier.
I'm just trying to...
There you go.
Yeah, like...
Perfect.
There's a specific number I want to... It's this number, but...
Oh, do you
there's
want me to
something
give
up
it a try?
here. Yeah, there's something up here, but the camera refuses to read it.
I'll just give it a shot. So
I'll say which recording it is.
Okay, so up the top, and what does it say? What does it say?
Right now
read
it says 6 out of 7.
So, yep.
Ooh. And I can just go through any recording.
So, if you know, for example, that day, like let's say, just for an example, on Friday, what were your lessons?
Yeah. And I can choose to erase a recording. Like, I could either choose to erase all of the... I could choose to erase all of the files or just one. In this case, I'm just going to choose just one. And it's gone.
And it's gone. And you've got volume levels. And I see this on the side as well. What's that?
Yeah, I can only assume, like, this is something related to... This is for the wire, for the headphones.
Mm-hmm. Your blue headphones would fit in that.
Yeah, but I don't know about what this microphone is for.
Okay, so if you have a wireless microphone, you can plug one part of it in here if it's Bluetooth, and you can give the other end to the teacher. But because you sit at the front, you don't need that.
Yeah.
And how often would you say you use this dictaphone?
Every class.
And how often would you use it after school to refer to it?
Not that often as I expected.
I think you use it quite often. I felt like, well, I suppose you use it quite often with me if there's a misunderstanding or something like that. So,
yeah.
Like the most recently we used it was just a couple of days ago listening to chemistry.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's Finn probably trying to DIY something. By the way, Finn, he's using his shoehorn to put his shoes on. By the way, when you go out to work, can you take that box with all that polystyrene and just pop it next to the rubbish? And don't take polystyrene to work with you. You can't serve that stuff. So this I personally feel, Chops, please come on, sweetheart. Just while we're doing the recording, go sit. There we go. I personally feel that this has been a lifesaver for us. And it doesn't have to be a daily lifesaver. Like, your life is never a threat every day. But oh my goodness, when it is, having the opportunity to go back. Sorry, am I encroaching in your space? I was trying to. So this one, it's got. Can you explain about the memory?
The memory.
You don't know?
No.
It works on this one. It just works on an SD card. So there's a couple of little things at the back here that Beau's not.
Oh yeah, and I forgot. At the back, there's like this little switch that can reveal itself to be a USB.
That's even more. Can you do it again? Expose. And so you can plug your
dictaphone
whole
into
year of lessons and record your whole year of lessons instead of deleting them if you want. So that's another thing. So you've got hard drive space. The options that you can get. What is this one's brand called?
Olympus?
Yeah. And you can get ones. See that space right there?
Yeah.
On the side?
This one?
Yeah. So that's where an SSD card goes. So you've got a certain amount. You purchase them. I'll see if they can see it. There you go. SSD just at the side there. And there's a picture of the SSD as well. And so you could, when you flip it open, there we go. There's your little card. It's just a micro SSD. And you can either work on the internal memory, whichever one you buy. This also got a calendar. You didn't show that.
Oh yeah, this does have a calendar. Like, if I just press this button below the.
Yeah. So you can choose what date you want to check out. So if you had a particular class on a particular day, you can go to that day rather than having to. You can go, if you buy the ones that have a lot of internal memory, I find they're much more expensive. But this, I believe, has been a lifesaver.
Oh yeah, and you can press this button to to change folder.
Oh yeah, because the artist in Finn, the artist formerly known as polystyrene eater, is practicing. Is that your next? Is that kryptonite? Well, you better start practicing kryptonite, because that's what you're playing on Wednesday, and Grandpa's coming to watch.
This one was I playing kryptonite?
You said.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Okay, we're doing this, and then we can argue. You've got to practice the last one you just did, and kryptonite. Grandpa's coming to watch. So, with the files, with the folders, you can, you can end up putting like all your chemistry lessons into one thing, or you can put all of your English and all of your, and then you can file them like that as well. Mind you, once you transfer them, you can file them like that as well. We might actually do that next year. Instead of deleting your lessons, we might do that next year, because they're all going to be year 12 classes, and we'll put them onto a file. I know, Finn, take it upstairs, man. They are portable. You're not plugged into an amp. And can you practice something? Oh, is that the one you want to surprise him with?
Yes.
Right. Well, then, fine. I've done all the dumb things he wants to play.
What?
Yeah, we're finished.
Alright.
But just next year, we're going to keep all the files. We're going to push
Alright.
up our little exposure and keep all of your classes on file.
Alright.
So that when we come, and it's even got a little rest, which you never use, but you may not have known this. So see
Oh,
that?
no, I
It
didn't.
flips out and it sits sort of up instead
I
of
didn't.
flush and flat. So sometimes because they're up.
Ah.
Yeah. So there you go.
alright.
Thank you, Beau. They really appreciate it.
Alright. Thank you. No problem.